Hey guys, quick VHS update. Haven't done one for quite some time. Not a lot. I'll show you what I got over the past month or so. What's in now is this. Uh, you might recognize her as Jason's. Is it Jason's sister from Jason Goes to Hell? But it's called Death Curse. It's obviously a bootleg, and that's the advertisement at the diner from Jason Goes to Hell. It's what's in now. It's just random things. It's not that. It's like 45, 50 minutes long. There was a part 5 music video of just kills. That opened up with the MTV Video Music Awards, where John Lovitz accepts Jason Voorhees' Lifetime Achievement Award. It's very strange. Somebody out there made this. It just seems like this should be on YouTube, like a YouTube compilation. But somebody out there made this a while ago. And I found it on eBay and bought it a while ago. I completely forgot I had this, but yeah, oh well. I just thought it would be good background noise. Oh, it's what's the names? Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel. Anyway, next. Oh, sorry about that. I've had this one for a while too, and I've been meaning to show it, but it is a WWF tape from Titan Towers in Stamford, Connecticut, and it says Jessica and Bully footage from August 24th, 1991. So this would have been like a WWF Superstars taping. Comes in this cool case. And it's if you look, it's very, very, very short. It's like 8 minutes. There's no commentary on it. It's just 2 quick squash matches with Bully Busick. He wasn't in the WWF for very long. He had like the bowler's hat and the big bushy mustache. Kind of looked like 1920s, like tough English guy. I think he's passed away. I don't think he's with us anymore, but it's 2 quick squash matches against like local talent. And it says the reason why I think it says Jessica and Bully is because he walks down to the ring, and what does he do? It's been a while since I've watched it. In one, he pops a girl's balloon with his cigar and like laughs in her face. And in another one, he dumps her popcorn out into like over her head. I'm assuming, and the girl looks the same, so I'm assuming it's the same girl, but she's got like different outfits on, and she's got the one with the popcorn. She has this like Jake the Snake shirt and like a fake snake wrapped around her neck, so they kind of disguise her very well. So yeah, so this is like raw footage, not raw as in Monday Night Raw, but like raw, like unedited footage. That was used in the WWF in one of their film rooms. I don't even know what you call it. So it was probably edited down, and then they had commentary placed over it, and it was put on TV. But I was told, I don't know how true this is, I was told by the person who sold me this, it was very cheap. I got it for cheap. He had a Titans Tower WrestleMania 9, I want to say. It was going for crazy money. This was very cheap, but I was told that this belonged to Bobby Heenan from his collection. I don't know how true that is, but if it's true, that's pretty cool. But all right, let's move on. 5 more. I got some Japanese tapes, some horror tapes. I'm thrilled with these. It's the original Blob with Steve McQueen, one of the best 50s science fiction films. Now I have all 3 Blob movies. There's the Blob, Son of Blob, or sometimes known as Beware of Blob. and the Blob remake. And this one took me a long time to find. I bought these next 5 tapes from a guy off of a Facebook group that I'm a part of, and it went great. It was great. Sometimes it's kind of sketchy to buy things and trust people, but it went really well. And I didn't notice this before, but there is a Forbidden Planet poster in the background. That's pretty cool. But yeah, The Blob, Steve McQueen, classic. And the next 4 are just slasher films that I needed to add to my collection, because if you watch my channel and know anything about my channel, I love slasher films, my favorite type of film. Anyway, this is The Final Terror with Daryl Hannah. Joe Pantoliano's in this, and I can't remember his name, but he's in Animal House. He kind of plays the prick. He's the one who gets hit in the head with the golf ball and falls off of his horse. He's in this as well. This is a really good slasher film. It's a backwoods slasher. Yeah, I can't really complain about it. It had a low body count, so I guess one of the producers behind the director's back went and shot a couple of extra kills for the beginning of the movie. And the forest, let's see, the forest it takes place in is the same forest that is from Star Wars Return of the Jedi with the Ewoks. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but yeah. Hell Night with Linda Blair. This one, it's like fringe slasher film. It's part slasher film, part monster in the house. Haunted. I wouldn't say haunted house, scary house movie, but it's good. The acting is all over the place. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, but I like bad acting in my slasher films, so I'm totally okay with that. But I really like the front cover of this, and it has that artwork on the back, which is probably what it's known for. And this movie has a guy, I can't remember his name, he's from Friday the 13th Part 4. Of course, everything has to revolve around Friday the 13th for me. I believe that's him. He gets his head crushed in the shower. I can't remember his name. And now these two are the ones that I'm most excited about. We have Home Sweet Home. Oh my gosh, what a ridiculous slasher film. It's bad. You can either watch if you want to watch slasher films, you either go for like really good classic like The Prowler, The Burning, Halloween, the stuff that's taken seriously, Friday the 13th, at least the original, My Bloody Valentine, like good ones, or you can go the route of just silly, poorly acted, just schlock fests, and this falls into that category easily. It's great though. I love this movie. This is the one where people say it's a Thanksgiving slasher, but it's really not. It's a passing comment in the beginning of the film. But I think this tape is beautiful. I love the blood and the lettering. That's the killer, Jake, and he's also known for doing Body by Jake, some fitness thing. I don't remember it, but yeah. And it has a picture. It's the best kill in the movie. It's one of the funniest slasher kills ever. It's this. There's a man checking his engine. Actually, I think he's stealing gasoline, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, he's checking the engine underneath the hood of his car, and the killer, Jake, gets like a 20-foot running jump and leaps onto the hood of the car. It's not like, I've only ever seen anything like it in Mad Men, but Mad Men, it's taken a little bit more seriously. Oh look, it's Kane Hodder as Jason on the Arsenio Hall show, promoting Friday the 13th Part 8. Sorry, got distracted. Also in Home Sweet Home, there's a scene where the killer runs over a poor grandmother, poor old woman, The spines are a bit faded, but you know, that's to be expected with Japanese VHS tapes. And the last one is Curtains, and this movie, I really enjoy this movie. It's kind of the best of both worlds. In terms of if you want a good slasher movie and if you want a cheesy, silly slasher movie. The director wanted to... There's the doll. You might recognize the doll from like the Blu-ray or DVD release. And there's the mask. It's a very creepy mask. I like the killer's look in this a lot. Anyway, I got sidetracked. Sorry. The director wanted it to be like a slow burn murder mystery type of film, and the producer just wanted it to be... The producer also produced the original Prom Night, so he knew what he wanted and what he liked. It's a Canadian film, and the producer wanted blood and guts, typical slasher stuff, you know, in with the times, and they clashed, and eventually the director walked away, and the producer had to finish directing the film. So you can kind of tell that it clashes. There's tone shifts, but I like it. I really like it. But that's it for this one. Not too much going on this month, but yeah. Thanks for stopping by, guys. See you later.